Hey guys, it's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, rocking with the antidote.com, bringing you yet another live exclusive right here from the parlor in Baton Rouge.
And this is your girl Coco with Visuals by Coco. I'm excited about this interview. Excited and nervous kinda, because I'm always behind the camera. So.
No, it's okay. We completely understand. We appreciate you for being here. We know that the hustle is real, that you are behind the camera, you are in the streets, you do get out here, and you bring a lot of people's ideals and their visions to life. So we appreciate you as a culture. It's a lot of things that we as artists wouldn't be able to do if not for artists that have an eye the way that you do. So tell her, she don't have to be nervous. Tell her in the comments that don't be nervous. There you go. But what we're going to do, we're going to kind of start with how you got into filming and even just being behind the camera. Was that something that you grew up doing, or was it a certain hobby that you picked up on first that kind of led into it, or was it just a necessity at some point?
Actually, being behind the camera isn't something that I've always been doing. I actually got a camera one year for Mother's Day, and I started taking pictures of friends and family.
Nice.
And started posting them, and people started inquiring about them. And I happen to have a very strong support system around me, and I said, hey, maybe, you know, I could probably do this and make money, because I'm always looking for ways to make money.
Yeah, as a parent, you have to be, you know what I'm saying?
If people know me, they know I'm always looking for ways to make money. And so they said, oh yeah, well sure, try it, you know. I mean, what do you want to call yourself? And I had never thought about it. I just said, well, we could just call me Visuals by Coco. And that's how it got started. I started taking pictures. I started vlogging artists and shot my first music video, which was Lied on Me by D. London.
Nice.
Y'all, I'm saying that because now I can go back and say, hey, yeah, watch my video and, you know, check out my growth. Because I didn't have one like, I knew nothing about it, but I just knew I just knew what shots I wanted and how I wanted it to look.
Right.
And I said that if this came out good, I would do it. I'd shoot videos, and it came out good.
And he liked it as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He was like, oh, that's big sis, that's wrong. I'm like, okay, thanks.
So I think that's really cool. A lot of artists, entrepreneurs, and business people actually sit back, and it's either something that they were influenced by or have been doing for years. Right. So it just speaks to the raw talent in your person. The fact that you just picked this up as a gift one day and was like, hey, I like taking pictures.
Right.
And from there it developed into an entrepreneurial business, and I think that's so cool. Now, being based here in Baton Rouge, Visuals by Coco hasn't been a brand that is well known for the last couple of years.
Right.
But in this past year, just going to check out your YouTube vlogs and seeing the video work that you've done, the growth. I think you guys have hit over 100 videos at this point, and I don't think I'm exaggerating.
No, you're not exaggerating. Actually, I'm on my 129th video.
Very nice.
Now, that's just music videos. I think total with the music videos and vlogs, I think we have 209 total.
Nice.
But we set ourselves a goal to hit 200 videos by the end of the year. My set director and I, who is also my little brother.
Very
so
nice.
I can't
Keeping
do
it
that
in the
without
family.
him, so right.
Keeping it in the family. Now, when you talk about that support system and you talk about the team for Visuals of Coco, besides your little brother, and shout out to him because I see that you guys are very family oriented. You keep everything kind of tight knit, which is important. But who else kind of helps hold that team together?
Oh, everybody that I meet, I have all type of friends. My husband is my #1 supporter. I feel like he's just been there from day one when I decided it. And of course, I have other directors out there who've all had a hand in telling me something, giving me some kind of game.
Nice.
I'm like his biggest fan. I'm like his biggest fan, and he's helped me so way more than he even knows. Actually, you know, just being able to say, "Hey, cool, can I pull up at you on, your, at the set?" I might ask questions, but I watch. You know what I'm saying? And he's cool with that, and that's not that's not well, that's very seldom
that people are open
right
to giving you that type of game without putting a tag on it, or even allowing you to experience their space. Some people are really, really funny about that. So I think that that's a beautiful thing as well, having a person that you can look up to as a mentor that is open and understands that, hey, she's real serious about this, and I want her to be able to kind of come in and pick up on what she needs to be better. And I think that's really dope. Now, a lot of people don't know who your husband is. A lot of people don't know that your husband is married, okay? But let's go ahead on. I'm about to spill the tea for y'all, all right? If you are a Baton Rouge native, or if you are a fan of hip-hop at all, you know who Lil One the Champ is. Internet streams. He is official when it comes to his bars, his lyrical entendre. I've had artists come sit on my sofa and kick it with me and list him as some of their favorites, or, you know, just people that are slept on here in the city. So Lil One the Champ is married to Miss Coco. They do have a beautiful family, and I can only assume that he had his hand in providing that camera for Mother's Day.
Yes, he did. He's had his hand in providing a lot of things for my set.
And look, there's nothing wrong with that. When you respect your significant other's hustle and you see the passion and you can appreciate where they're going, all it is an investment that comes back. Now, you have shot pretty much all, if not majority, of his videos coming into the last couple of years. And the quality of work, you guys, you've seen Lil One's videos. If you haven't, tag in, check them out, tag in to Miss Coco herself. But the quality of work, like you said, just in a matter of a couple of years, the growth, the lighting, the angles, your ability to see things behind the camera that most people that go to school and receive degrees in this haven't mastered yet. It is just a phenomenal feat. And I personally look at it, and I guess for me, I'm more so in front of the camera. So I don't get to see the finished product until after they submit my pictures back, or till after they've edited my videos. And for you to be able to have that eye in contrast and be able to go, nope, this isn't right, let's change this back up, let me zoom in here. I think that's a phenomenal thing, knowing that this is really just soul training. Nobody just went, okay, Coco, come to school for this, this is what you're gonna do. It was like, no, I jumped into it, this is my hustle, and I love it.
That was all God.
See, he has a hand.
That was all God. I mean, my mom tells me stories all the time about how when I was a kid, now I can still remember videos vividly from front to back. I can remember the lighting, I can remember what they wore, and I can always remember wanting to know how it was done. And my mom still calls and tells me the story. You know, it's so crazy. I was watching this video and I said, my baby used to always say, what do? And I'd be like, oh yeah, well, you know, now I'm shooting and stuff. So, and I'm still like camera shy.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Especially when you're, like I said, when you're the face behind the camera, and you don't really have to be exposed to being in front of the camera. It's a little nerve-wracking.
I'm always the one behind the camera saying, no, it's okay, just calm down, just relax, just breathe.
Take it
in. You need me to do
to make you comfortable. It is what it is. Now, being such a vital part of the culture here in Baton Rouge, and I'm saying that because you can have a sound, but until that sound is brought to vision, a lot of people aren't able to compel them and tie them into one another. So being a vital part of the culture here in Baton Rouge, providing those visuals for artists, what do you actually want to accomplish coming into the next couple of years with the brand of Visuals by Coco?
My team and I, we've actually been discussing on starting to do some short films.
Very nice.
Originally, when I first thought that I wanted to start doing film, I wanted to just jump right into movies. And I knew that wasn't possible. Well, I mean, it could have been possible, but nobody. It was just me at first. It was just me at first. So I said, okay, I'll start putting those ideas that I have for movies into music videos, which would explain the things that you see in my videos.
I like it though.
Thank you. But so I say in the next 5 years, I plan on having about 3 movies under my belt. About 3 films under my belt. That's what I plan on. I plan on having me a Netflix original series.
Don't sleep. Speaking into existence, y'all, it's coming.
Right. Oh yeah. It's definitely. I plan on being able to work with Andy Hines.
All right now.
That's definitely, everything's possible. I want to do some things with some athletic commercials. I want to try to do some things with Nike in the next 5 years. I just want to really basically just take my take Visuals by Coco, take my team and I to a different level. You know what I'm saying? Past it. I mean, we just want to continue to grow.
Of course.
You know, we don't want to have a ceiling to where we can stop.
Right, or be put in a box.
Right.
I love the fact that you do want to venture out and you want to expose your eye to different things. And like you said, not wanting to directly jump into those movie style visuals is cool, because with your music videos you're still creating short films. You still are scripting things where artists are able to actually be actors, and you're providing that type of forum for them as well, which is really dope.
Thank you. I feel like I just had a lot to learn before I could just jump into making a film, because I don't want to do anything halfway.
Of course not.
You know, so I feel like I had to learn before I did that. I feel like we're ready now, so
it's up.
Yeah, I feel like we're ready now.
Now, being a mom, and I love to touch bases with our entrepreneurs, family orientation is very important. I think it's funny that a lot of people don't even know that I have a 7-year-old. I don't necessarily put her out in the forefront because, you know, the world is crazy nowadays. But juggling your passion and your family, a lot of people don't feel like you can do both. So how do you find the ability to be that supportive wife, knowing that your husband hits the road for weeks and months at a time, to be able to create projects and pursue tour life, and still being able to focus on the aspect of how you work and how you move, and still be a wonderful role model to these girls of yours?
Oh, thank you, my babies. I let them know that my children are very advanced mentally than a lot of other children. So I have conversations with them, and I let them know that every single thing that me and Dad do, every time we hit the road, every time we go, is to provide for them. It's to secure a future for them. We're building a foundation for them. I let them know that everything is done for them. And then on top of, like I said, I have I've been blessed to have a support system. I have an amazing little sister who helps me out. I have an amazing sister-in-law whom my daughters love, and they help me out. So, you know, we tend to find balance, and wherever I can, I'm bringing them with us.
I know
I'm bringing me with them. You know, my daughters, they love the whole process of shooting a video. So they're always booked. They always want to come to the set with me all the time. So, I mean, the grind doesn't stop as a mother. You know. It's all about teaching your children how to chase their dreams. You know, it's not just for men. You know.
And I think that's important too. So I think that's really important, to give that foundation and teach your daughters that in a male-dominated society, in a male-dominated industry, that you can kick the doors down and you can be that go-to. And again, it's so important when you think about cameramen and women in Baton Rouge. Me, like personally, it's 3 or 4 people that they name, and Visuals by Coco has started to come up a lot more.
Thank you.
A lot more
people who are saying my name.
Yeah, and that's why me personally, for the Nerdy Bird site, I said, okay, picks of the week. I was like, who's somebody that's really doing their thing right now that isn't getting enough recognition? And I'm like, Coco, let me go ahead and do a little background story of my girl, so people can start seeing how hard you work. Because again, like I said, being a mother is a full-time job in itself. Then I'm sure you have a 9-to-5 on a basis of actually going to work and getting a check. But then you turn around and your support system for your husband and his music, your support system for your girls. But then you look at it and you're like, okay, this is what I love to do, but it provides also. So just being able to balance that is something that I think a lot of women can look up to and be inspired by. So I appreciate you again for the culture. A lot of people don't feel like they can do all 3.
Thank you. Well, the Lord said He never put more on me than I could bear.
I know that's right.
And He also said that my gift shall make way for me, and it's been making way. So I've been making a way to do it.
I know that's right. Okay. We don't have time to sleep. When work calls, we figure it out.
Oh, we're gonna figure it out.
Now, inspiration-wise, if you had to say that somebody or a specific brand or a specific production company has inspired your visions or just your game plan coming into the next couple of years, who or what would that be?
Okay, I want to say it's one person, but I don't want to leave out people. But I'll say the top person that I'm looking forward, well, the top 2 people that I'm looking forward to working with, because I just found the new person. Andy Hines is my all-time favorite.
Right.
He's like the god of music videos. I feel like that's just me.
You entitled to that opinion.
Just me. But as growing up as a kid, I was a big Benny Boone fan.
Oh, I know Benny. Benny did this thing.
Yes. and Benny Boone's intern, actually, Karina Evans, just hit the surface. Well, I'm just finding out about Karina, so I'm looking forward to working with her. You know, working with another woman who's that successful in the music, video industry. I want to work with her, and I want to work with Andy Hines. So that's my top 2 favorites. Those people go, but of course I love 2K and Kushacha and Domino with the lighting is the best.
Right,
you know
I love when doing their thing.
Right, so I love those guys, of course.
Now, we don't get enough credit. Now, I always say this, just being Southernites, being from the South, a lot of people count us out in a lot of ways, whether it be them telling us that we're not educated enough, or, you know, just our dialect, our demeanor, the way we handle things. But I think we're really slept on.
Me too. And
just watching your videos and seeing the editing work, seeing the lighting, seeing the way that you're able to take a concept and turn it into a story, or taking the lyrical aspects of somebody's song and creating a script for it. So many people have a hard time creating quality, lasting, memorable videos that actually tie in. Sometimes you get these videos that have absolutely nothing to do with the song.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No.
But at the same time, I usually look at it and I'm like, okay, so how do I hear this and get a visual for it? And I think you play a very large part of being able to hear something and actually seeing it at the same time.
Right.
So when you're shooting a video, do you kind of listen to the music ahead of time, or do you kind of just come up with your concepts based off of what the artist is trying to provide? Like, how do you sketch out your videos?
It depends on if the artist has already seen some of my work. They usually leave it in my hands. But if they haven't, then I'll ask them if they have any ideas or anything specifically they want to touch on, and then they tell me. Of every song I get, every video I shoot, I sit down and I study the music.
Very nice.
I want to see how where this music puts me at, where I am. I'm sorry, because nobody really asked me. Hold on.
No, you're okay.
Really, ever asked me that kind of question before, so I never really got like that deep into my creative process. But I listen to the song and I try to feel out like where am I when the song is playing. So that and that's how I come up with my locations, or more so where I would like to be.
Right.
And then I come up with how I'm feeling and what I see. And then I take that idea and I bring it back to my team, to my set director, Brandon Booman, and he tells me, he said, okay, I tell him what I want. Then he tells me, he said, okay, well, I'm gonna go scout you some locations to get what you want.
Right.
He'll come back with locations, he'll come back with some creative ideas and the way we should flow it, and I just put it together. I'm always trying to think of something
new and inventive.
Something that leaves a stain on your heart.
I know, that's
something that leaves a stain.
Something that you can't forget. Something memorable.
Right. Because some of the videos that I still remember to this day that literally left a stain on my heart are some of people's biggest records.
Right.
Biggest records. Who made the right moves.
I think that's so cool, because basically what she just said in a nutshell, you guys, is it's not a thinking process as much as it is a feeling process. Right. She sits down, she listens to the music, and she feels it. And when you feel something, your spirit moves.
Right.
And when your spirit moves, it puts you in the perfect place. It takes you to the perfect ideal. And just having an awesome team that's able to help you bring your visions to life, so you're able to once again bring the visions of others to life. It's a lasting thing that will forever be embedded in the hearts, minds, and ideals of music.
Right.
I think that's so dope. Now we're gonna step away from the video side just for a second. I know that you kind of started out taking pictures.
Right.
That's where the first love for behind the camera kind of generated. You are a photographer. They can book you for photo sessions.
Yes, ma'am.
tell them how they can link in and where they can contact you, how you like to be contacted. I know a lot of people have their process. Some people only like to be contacted via email. Some people take, you know, house calls. Some people take text messages. Like, what's the best way to approach Miss Coco for photos and videos?
The best way to approach Visuals by Coco would be from the DMs.
Okay.
Because I'm not the only one that actually checks it. Because again, you know, I have other, you know, a lot of other things going on. So it's about 2 or 3 of us who are getting your notifications. So if you're DMing us, somebody's gonna hit you back pretty fast. But you can also contact email if you're dependent on me. And that's visualsbycoco@gmail.com. But the DM is definitely the place to get in contact with somebody.
Nice, you guys. Make sure you link in on social media. Make sure you follow her. Again, check out some of her work. You've actually, like I said, we released the vlog. People can actually go and see the kind of behind the scenes of how you guys operate and how you get those videos and photo shoots to come to life. Most of that's linked to your YouTube,
That's
right?
my YouTube. Yep, behind the scenes with Coco. That's on my YouTube channel. All I shoot is hot fire flame.
I know that's right.
That's on there. So if you ever want to go and see the process and see the things that me and my team put together and how it actually happens, because it never happens normally. So how it happens, then yeah, you need to go subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us out, go watch them. I'm about to post some more actually.
Very nice, very nice. Now, coming into the close of 2018, coming into 2019, I know that you guys will be hosting more videos, being a part of more premiere photo shoots, providing more of that service for the locals here in Baton Rouge. But I know that you venture out too. You have different artists from different areas, cities, states that contact you in regards to working. So do you specifically on your own, do you ever travel, or is it more like, you know, come to me and let's get it done?
Oh no. We going where the talent is, where the work is. We're going. Our main thing is to make sure that the client is most comfortable, and if you're comfortable there, I feel like you would know more there than I would. You know, I want to shoot people where they are, where they from, show who they really are. Right. So I'm coming to you wherever you are. We coming to you. Coco and the team pack it up, and we coming to you.
She said, when the bag call, we're going after the bag.
Catch the flight.
Now, if you had to say one of your favorite films so far, one of your favorite videos, if you had to choose, because again, I know you've done hundreds at this point, what do you think would be one of your favorite videos that you've shot thus far?
Oh man, my favorite video that I've shot thus far hasn't even been released yet.
Exclusive info.
Yeah, right. This video, man, it's a video I shot for 5,400 dice.
Okay.
It's called Go Get It. That's my favorite video of all time. I really don't want to tell y'all too much.
It's okay. We got the exclusive. You know it's coming.
He really gave me a shot to explore my creativity. Outside of that, I would feel like Hush That is one of my favorite videos that I shot for Lil Wonder Champ. And cause I didn't shot so many. It's crazy.
I know you have to kind of sit back and go, wait.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I didn't shot way more than I thought, but those are my
top 2.
My top 2 videos. Dang. It's so many of them, y'all. That's crazy, but
you got to filter through the catalog. So I'm gonna have to come comment under the interview on exactly which ones that is.
Right, because I know I shot a lot of Pressure for Mad Marvin too. So
nice, very nice.
I don't, it's just.
It's a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot. But the video that I'm about to drop is my top fave, hands down, right now. And I know I say that after almost every video, but this video is really the one.
But it's a growing process, and the more you grow and the more you build, it kind of makes it easier to appreciate your own work.
Right.
You're not so critical of yourself, and you're able to accept criticism without being overwhelmed by the idea that you're not doing great things. So I think that's a wonderful thing as well. Now, we touched on the brand Visuals by Coco. Again, it wasn't something that was planned. It was something that God intended to be. So it works out, and it comes into play very well for itself. You have a very supportive team, be that at home or also just the people that are around you, helping you accomplish the things that you are looking to accomplish. Now, coming up in the future, are you looking to actually have a venue where they can walk into Visuals by Coco studio?
Of course. I'm looking to have a whole production.
Very nice.
I'm looking to put Celtic pass Celtic up, you know. That's what I'm looking to do.
I'm gonna be in that thing, y'all. I'm gonna be like, I need a second to go around the maternity pictures. Come on, let's get these videos done. It's all about networking. It's all about collaborations. Right. It's all about being true to yourself and providing quality work. And I think that you do that in a male-dominated industry. You really come through and you show that there is an artistry behind it. It is a talent thing as well. You have to be able to see it, feel it, believe it, and be in it in order to be successful for it. So again, you guys, if you haven't had the opportunity to check out anything from Visuals by Coco, make sure you stop what you're doing. Tune in to the YouTube channels. Check her out on social media. Again, she doesn't like to take all the credit. The humility in this lady is crazy. She will let you know it is not just her. Her team is awesome. They're rock stars. They make sure that everything that's in her head comes to fruition. Make sure you support black-owned businesses. I'm not just saying that because she's sitting next to me. I'm saying it because the quality of work speaks for itself, you guys. Tune in, like, subscribe. Is there anybody you'd like to shout out before we get ready to sign out?
I just want to tell everybody that my set director, Brandon Bowman, is here. I want to shout him out. None of this could really get done without him. He comes out there, he sets up all my lighting. He sets up all my lighting. He does a lot of work, so I want to give a shout out to him and the rest of my team. I also want to let you guys know to follow my graphics guy at Next Day Cover Art. He does all my graphic work for me.
Now I know you camera shy too. It's all right. See, when you're great behind the camera, you're not too comfortable in front of it. Tell them where they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me on social media at Brandon_Boomin. That's Brandon_BOOMIN. Boomin.
I know that's right, you guys. Bringing you another live exclusive right here from the parlor, thanks to theantidote.com. It's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, bringing you exclusive insights that you can't get anywhere else. Again, support black-owned businesses. Hit up my girl Coco, and let's make it happen. Keep it in your community. Keep it in the culture. It's your girl Tubbi, and we're signing out.